Hello, everybody. It's I, Aesthetic. Tonight we'll be doing some more Fire Emblem Three Houses. We'll start the you know, Black Eagle route. Black Eagles, yay! Yeah. Okay. Continue. Okay, the hardest part. I've done it on normal. I've done it on hard. Should we do it on maddening? What? My 8 as well. Classic. Guess I'll connect to the network. I love this cutscene.
Ladies.
Oh, here we go.
Tell me,
Yeah.
Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die! Die! Die!
Oh, okay.
You took everything that I loved!
Oh, look.
He's gone now, Mother.
Oh, wow. This whole cutscene has new meaning now that we've played the other two arcs or route. Yeah. Yeah, really big new meaning.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you. I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway? I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
With there we go.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world? Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
How strange indeed.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
Oh yes, fall asleep. By all means.
It is almost time to begin.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again? You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that.
Yep.
In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
Really?
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
I suppose.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your
I don't think
presence
you
is
believe
needed.
me.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you were the situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
Gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
Okay, nameless mercenary.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move.
Yes,
Hope
let's
you're
go
ready.
kill the bandit. Let's go kill them all.
Let's take care of those thieves before they take down the enemies in front first.
I will prevail.
Ready and willing.
Here we go.
Now you know your limits.
I'll cut through. Stay focused.
You have a strange aura about you.
Yep.
You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Okay.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please,
That's
lend
true.
us your strength.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take...
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Okay. There we go.
This is a fine opportunity.
It was a good try.
Use caution.
Got messed up.
Too easy.
Oh, there we go.
Over already.
Okay. Okay. I got this.
Each battle, a chance to grow. I'll cut through. Is that all?
Is that all?
Okay, he's ticking me off.
Attack when...
Your defeat was inevitable.
It's your call.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
You can try, ugly.
Ready and willing.
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
I don't feel like it. That's right. You can't hit me. Oh shit. Okay, I didn't expect that.
It's your call. That's the golden deer for you.
Failure is not an option.
Predictable.
Dude. Really? You can't hit me? There we go. Okay, that wasn't so hard.
I must keep...
Oh dear. Here we go again.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
Hold on a second.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis.
Yep.
And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
That is a good question.
I was not able to recall my name until just now.
Yes, when you saved us from dying. That's not suspicious.
And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
Well, to be honest, your looks,
Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
still doesn't make me look like a child.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl.
Yeah? Are you saying you wouldn't do that?
Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Okay.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all.
Yes, but let's talk about the fact that I didn't know it was you until you told me.
Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Don't ask me. At this point, I don't know.
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Well, that's not very helpful.
How rude of you to drag me into this.
Look, it's not my fault you're inhabiting my body.
Now what to do? That is ridiculous. Oh, but perhaps... Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now
How about I
go.
just throw myself up under the axe and die?
You who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
You're supposed to know nothing, and yet you say stuff like that.
Hey, over here!
Ow.
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Oh no.
Why him?
I'm with that statement.
My thank you so much.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore.
That's true.
These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do.
But not for long.
Goodbye, old.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Nope.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Do I have a choice? Nope. Huh.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Run, dude, run. Take me with you.
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Okay. Where are we going?
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question.
Yes, my skill is beyond question.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker, former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Nope.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery.
Ow!
We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That's because you use a bow, Claude.
That would be because you ran off.
And that.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Claude?
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
That's too noble. Claude would never do that.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Yeah. Okay, they both have a point.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You
Here we
never
go.
lost control of the situation.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire.
You knew what they were thinking, so she struck first.
I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really.
And Claude is extremely right.
I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Huh.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right,
Wow.
that's enough with the small talk.
That was-
It's time to head
that
back
was
to the
savage.
monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know...
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again.
Oh, here we go. Back to the sleep.
I may be sleeping, but...
Hear everything. There, I completed your sentence, Sothis. We are so connected. Not really.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire.
Woo!
Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom
Hello.
of Fargus,
I forgot.
ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mach Monastery.
Ray is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Where did I put my controller?
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is FETH. I'm an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you,
knows.
I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
There we go.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well. Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Interesting.
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right?
Yep.
Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Yeah, she's always up to something, isn't she?
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Yes?
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
Yes, yes, Hanneman.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Of course you are.
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
No.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
Yes.
I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Nope.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
Uh-huh.
The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
Okay.
Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Ooh.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
Of course it
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
Wow.
I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is
Mostly.
this Geralt character? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Wow.
Sedith, they have my trust.
He's
That
so
should be
Cinderay.
enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a
Nah,
report
he's not
from
Cinderay.
Shania. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that...
Okay. Oh. Cue blinding white light.
Of course.
There we go.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
That depends. What's the favor?
Once you have finished.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
I'd like to punch you in the face for that, but you know, the game won't let me, so.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits.
Yeah. That's not professor material.
Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
Nope. Definitely not.
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Yes, yes. Okay. Reception hall.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresburg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Huh?
So, I am the I wonder if I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities. Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable. Hubert, you may think it... For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping.
Well, let's face it. If you're not interested in a task, then you're not going to want to do it.
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire. He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him. Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Okay.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life.
Yes,
no
that's much
levity
better.
whatsoever.
Yes, please take your job seriously if you're watching over the gateway.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
That's debatable.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Fine.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
That
said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Yeah, that can be annoying.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
Yeah. I know that.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know? Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her.
Really?
She doesn't interact much with other students.
Hello, Annette.
So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit.
Yep.
If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess. Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here. Leone enrolled because she's pretty...
What do you think?
That?
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Ah, you must be the renowned mercenary who rescued Claude. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Nope.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Leone Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who?
You already forgot? That's Raphael for you.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you.
I bet.
I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Whatever, Hilda.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. This class, all of us...
Right.
Hello. Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blaithid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here.
There we go.
Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance.
As long as you don't go all crazy on me.
In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention? Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
Nope.
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
It would really help if you told us your story.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Dedu was born... He's rather... Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Okay, I'll beat him up.
Felix is... He gravitates...
Ow.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Really?
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a... skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Really? Yep, that's true.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times.
Oh, yeah.
I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
I still don't get how she blows up the kitchen.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I appreciate your effort.
Okay?
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness?
Yep.
It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Okay.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
What do you mean blind, Annette? I've never done the Golden Eagle route. If that's what you're asking.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude.
I have done the Golden Deer and the Blue Eagle, but not the... No. The Golden Deer and the Blue Lion. This is the third playthrough. But my first Black Eagle run.
Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled, and he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
You will never beat me.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Oh, Mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Maybe.
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Hey.
Okay.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Okay.
Greetings.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard.
I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness.
Yep.
I have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire.
Yep.
Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Aw, Petra. And her broken language skills.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners?
Yep.
So, are you a student here too?
Nope.
Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Maybe.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around?
Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Maybe.
Come on. Oh.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Hello, Bernie.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house.
Wait, does that mean he has a non-legitimate son?
Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Hey!
Hello.
Yes.
A moment, please.
Ah.
A moment, please.
Yes.
Hi.
There we go.
Let's see. I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
A tier 3 sub for Lady Rhea.
What happened?
Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in years. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I come in.
Yep, you're doomed.
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work. This is my...
Okay.
Oh, Professor! Dropping by so soon? I expected we'd take some time, exchange a few smiles as we passed in the hall, flirt a bit, you know. Well, you're here now, and I do like a man who knows what he wants. Lock the door. Huh. That welcome didn't faze you at all, did it? What's the matter? Don't you like me? Or are you just so innocent you don't understand me?
I plead the fifth. There's the first one.
Welcome to the library. Here you may find literature from the far reaches of Fodlan. I am Tomas, the librarian. If you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. I have worked here for... I have lost track of the decades, it seems.
Oh dear. Well, I know who you really are, so... I'll just spit on you and walk away.
Let's see.
are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer.
I mean, it's literally in the
All
title
so
on that.
different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
So you have chosen... Your heart has made its choice, then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh,
Oh look,
I am so
it's Flame.
sincerely sorry.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Yes, worship me.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Well, we all know that ain't true.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Okay.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Of course you didn't.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
Yes, Caspar.
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him.
Wow.
It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
Aw, Bernie.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us.
I'm actually older than most of you.
In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status.
Sure you do.
Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
I don't care.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra? I don't think that's exactly what you mean, but okay.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut.
Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, poor Petra.
You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor,
Aw.
I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That
Yep.
said, know that I have high expectations of you, and
Don't
high
care.
hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Bernie.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Lionheart's sleeping already.
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Uh-huh.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
Okay, this house is more chaotic than the other two.
They're not normally this rowdy.
I beg to differ.
I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Oh?
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
That's what they all say.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power.
I don't believe that. Oh, sorry, I think you caught my breathing. Yeah, you did.
They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well.
That's true.
Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it.
Lizard Man! Pixely! Welcome, and thank you for the raid!
That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Okay.
I most strongly disagree. There absolutely is a need. My crest research is of critical importance to the church, I'll have you know.
Yep. Gotta do that research.
Since you are now a professor here, I must insist that you aid in my research. Of course, there are those who lack the foresight to aid in my endeavors, such as that stubborn Setheth, but such individuals are the rare exception. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
Looks like we have no choice.
What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now.
Well, I mean, the way that quest rests. Look, don't you should assume maybe your instruments aren't enough to capture it?
I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Yep, he's lost in his own world.
With each moon, professors of the office... It notes the days on which events and missions will pay careful attention to your schedule.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Okay. No. Okay. Huh. Oh. I get that. Okay, now I get that. Uh, uh.
So,
These are the students' quarters.
I don't
To help
know.
you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your
I don't
room
know,
is here
Annette.
at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Okay.
Student.
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at...
You can try.
Goodness,
but you
listen
won't.
to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
How about no?
Oh, Professor! Have you adjusted to life at the academy yet? Me? I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
Yes, you're a lazy person.
Okay.
I get it.
Professor.
Dimitri and Claude are the leaders of the other two houses. Do not underestimate them. When we take the field, it would be best not to engage the both of them at once.
Some believe the dignity of the Empire rests on the results of the mock battle. That's an overstatement, of course. Still, we must do our best to prevail.
Okay.
You should take the time to learn each student's abilities. Perhaps some extra lessons and training sessions are in order? You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I know my way around, so I'm happy to help you find your footing. The monastery, for example, I suggest... Have you... Those... If you prove the bulletin board... You should... If you use... Great to put it plain.
Yes. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though. You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
Yeah, no.
What? I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Listen, let me tell you the provenance of our class name. The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms.
Oh, I never could have guessed.
And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, black eagles.
Story. The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lug, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Right. Inside.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
Yep, that's nice.
Hi, Professor. How are you doing? If you're not busy, would you like to join me on a little trip into town? If I'm cooped up in this dusty old monastery for too long, it drives me absolutely crazy.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
This is the Golden Deer House. You're in charge of a different house, right? Too bad we won't see more of each other. I'm happy to learn from you if the opportunity comes up.
Yep. If the opportunity comes... Oh, wait. Wanted to do... There we go. Oh. Okay. Can't leave. Turn this corner. Okay, there we go.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to.
He does realize that as Gerald's child, technically I'm the first, right?
It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best. I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Nope. I'm gonna force you out of there.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers' Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
I think I should drop you in a well.
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Okay, dining. Now we go this way. Greenhouse and fishing pond. Hello, Apache.
Let's see. I'm a little busy.
Oh, that reminds me. Damn it, I didn't do that right. Ignore that. There we go, that's better. That was for when you raided me. Oh, I always forget to do that shit.
If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too?
There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines.
That's nice.
You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Maybe. But probably not.
You should try looking around.
My thanks.
Okay.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not a good idea, dude. Harry! Wow, thank you for the raid. I wasn't expecting that.
Dear goddess.
Thank you so much.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Wow, that, hello. Yep, this game is awesome. Black Eagle.
Unbelievable. The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional year, that's for sure. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. Well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation
I can
of the
only
Church
go
of
off
Cerberus, which we've spent
what I
almost
know
a
of
millennium
Eldegard
establishing.
from the other two routes. Now, Annie. Everybody has a different character they like. Me, I like, Bernadetta.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
She's not really the antagonist, Annie. I think you have to do her story to get the full picture.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Annie, didn't you watch my Golden Deer playthrough? There were like several battles after I beat Eldegard and my Golden Deer playthrough.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
He thinks he's gonna beat me. How cute.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
Yes, the
Won't you
Mitri
help me
story
with a
was
favor?
pretty good. There we go.
You have helped me so much.
Professor, I hope you know I am having great abilities for reading and writing. With sadness, I still have struggles with speaking.
Yes.
If my ways of speech are causing a burden, I hope you will have forgiveness.
Aw.
So,
Let me out, you... Oh my god, get out of the doorway!
hey there.
Stupid AI.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, there's Gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
If only he knew. Let's see. Inside the monastery.
Indeed. As part of our commitment to the goddess, the Knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan. Assisting
Yes.
with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
Okay. Got it?
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you? Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
Okay, Annette.
Yes, I hear a member of House Fresfel, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag.
It is?
In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of
I don't
years
know about
past.
that.
Here's an idea.
Hopefully.
There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
Okay. Oh, Laetitia.
Professor, have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there. In a manner, yes, but it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Let's see. Who do we have up here besides the other professors, Rhea and Thetis?
Really?
I feel like we're missing some people. Oh well.
Of course. Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
Okay, Rhea.
Well...
There we
Church
go.
has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago.
Yes! How things can change with 20 years.
I think.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you oh so very, very personally.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing.
Huh.
I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches.
No.
No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
Oh, he's so...
Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are invaluable to my... Oh, thank you,
Okay.
I think. Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has.
Huh.
Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just over... The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
Okay. And I have 2 more. 2 more. We have Tomas.
Say now.
No, we don't.
Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from Garreg for a spell, but he returned to his post last year. There is no one as familiar with the monastery's archives as he is.
Oh, there's Tomas.
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the Church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
Ah.
Hey there.
Say now.
Interesting.
What?
There we go.
Much appreciated.
What a shame. Only flowers. See. Well, first skirmish.
It's finally time for the mock battle.
Oh.
This is my chance to measure your worth as an instructor. Do you think you can rise to the challenge? So confident. This will be interesting.
Yes, it will, Edelgard.
Each of us has undergone strict training. We're prepared for anything that comes our way. That means there's no need to hold back. Show us what you're capable of.
Yep.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No worries. We'll just join in now.
No, you won't.
Simply tell me your weaknesses and you're welcome to stay. But is there enough time to cover them all?
Oh.
So
burn.
You can't win unless you know my weakness. Poor princess. You really should believe in yourself more.
Oh, that was a sick comeback.
I spare no effort when pursuing victory. As a master of schemes, I should think you would understand.
Schemes? Me? I have no idea what you're talking about. I plan to fight fair and square as ever.
Yeah. I don't believe that.
Hearing the words fair and square from Claude can only be a bad omen.
Your Highnesses haven't known me for very long, but you already have me figured out, don't you?
No need to poke fun. I will fight with honor. That said, I will fight to win.
Yes, and the same is true of us. Right, Professor?
If that is how you feel, then I will not hold back.
Oh, good.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
I don't like the way she said that.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
Edelgard, Professor, be careful out there.
Huh. Here we go. Huh. Actually, yeah. Okay. No. But I want... Onslaught will work. Yes. See, oh, there we go. Okay. Go with that. There. Here we go. All set
The
up.
mock battle is finally here. Will you lead us to victory?
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen.
Stay focused.
I will prevail.
Oh no. That's my cue.
I will get the victory.
Okay, let's go.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Oh dear.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Dedu, Mercedes, keep our enemy occupied until then.
I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
Let's use the forest to set up an ambush. I'm counting on your support, everyone.
Okay.
If they're waiting in the forest, we do well to take a detour.
Level 2.
One.
I've lost? Oh, unthinkable.
My heart is full of victory.
You ran right in. How is that unthinkable that you would lose?
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
Yeah.
I went overboard.
There we go.
Now you know your limits.
Well, we're surrounded. All we can do is fight back with...
That's my cue.
Yay, level up.
Coming up with brilliant schemes I can handle, no problem, but I'm not much for fighting. Go easy on me.
No.
You know that was a joke, right? Careful now.
I forgot to do something.
Do something!
Okay. I messed up.
Be mindful. It's...
I will remove
Let's try this again, shall we?
It's finally...
I may or may not have underestimated stuff. First things first. Ooh. Okay.
The mock...
I'm sure you... Incidentally.
Stay focused.
I will prevail.
That's my cue. I will get the victory.
Oh no.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignat... Me?
Oh.
Such power.
Oops. I underestimated the difficulty I was on.
I've lost?
Caution is needed.
As expected.
Well...
Think this through.
I've lost.
Failure is not an option.
I went overboard.
Okay, I really underestimated this difficulty.
Let's use the forest to set.
If they're waiting in...
That's my cue.
I will get the victory.
It's time. Coming up with brilliant schemes I can handle
There we go.
no problem, but I'm not much for fighting. Go easy on me.
How about now?
You know that was a joke, right? Jeez, not so much as a smile.
Ouch! Was that...
You fought well.
There we go.
It's...
I will prevail.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Yeah.
Careful, Claw. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it?
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
Well, we're surrounded.
Should I have held back?
There we go.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
Okay.
One step.
Golden Deers have
Must
been
have
dealt
let my
with.
guard down. I guess that's a loss for the Golden Deer House.
Beautiful work, Professor. But the true challenge starts now.
Now's our chance.
There we go.
You're a tough opponent, but I refuse to yield. Do not fool yourself into believing I will hold back.
Watch and learn.
That was a nice try, eh, Mercedes?
People like me.
But not good enough.
Be mindful. As expected.
There we go. Yay, Petra!
My training was insufficient.
Oh no! Witness my power! I've mastered this.
Ah. There we go.
Goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
Yes, you were.
Each battle a chance to grow.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Black Eagle House.
Even though
Yay!
it was just a mock battle, we defeated both houses masterfully. Take pride in this victory, everyone.
Yay!
Excellent work today, Professor. Though our victory should come as no surprise.
Nope.
Yes, it was. Further proof that you're well qualified to guide the Black Eagles.
Yeah.
That was impressing, Professor. I mean, impressive. We gained a victory because of your great leadership.
We certainly did. We all tried our best, of course, but we couldn't have won without you.
I was curious what it would look like if you did not hold back, and you did not disappoint.
I dare say we owe our victory to Lady Edelgard.
How so? For that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command. Sure, she was an incredibly powerful soldier.
Don't worry about it too much, Linhardt. All that matters is that we won.
I'm all done with being on the battlefield, okay?
No.
I'd rather stay back than pursue victory out there.
No, Bernie, you're gonna be on the front lines. I'm sorry.
You were all as ridiculous as always. We only managed to win because we worked together. Was it something I said? Is it
yes.
so odd, me talking about togetherness? If so, that perception must change. In fact, I'm canceling the festivities so we can discuss this topic further. I'm kidding, of course. Come on, everyone. We've earned this celebration.
Okay. She's kind of... Huh.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Geralt trained you well.
Yes, he did.
I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
A little.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
Okay, but I'll humiliate the
I
other.
have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Okay.
Those affiliated with Garreg-Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
Wow, so rude.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct?
Oh, so fast.
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock. Whatever shall I do with you? I am alive within the confines of your heart. I am unknown to all but you. But through your eyes and ears, I see and hear. Just listen to your heart, as you are doing now, and we may speak like this. That is all that I know.
Of course, we all know why that is. Unless you're new here, then you don't.
What is
But I
this
won't spoil it.
nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damned Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Ah.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
You know, you could always just surrender. That way you wouldn't die. Actually, on second thought, no, you'd still die. Yeah.
Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Let's see. Ooh, 5,000, yay.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything.
Okay.
You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
I doubt it.
The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us.
Yes.
It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
Maybe.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you?
Nope. I did not talk to people at all, apparently.
I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about.
Nope, because I'm awesome.
By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right?
Yep.
That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats.
Yeah. The first taste of battle is always the hardest.
It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well.
Yeah, we're not gonna let him die.
I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Yeah, that would be bad. Annette, huh?
Thank you.
Okay. Well, we had a nice night tonight, so I'm gonna call it because I need to sleep and get to sleep at a reasonable time, which I haven't been doing, so it's kind of short tonight. We're gonna raid. Q. Q. I can't say her name. We're gonna raid this dragon. So, yeah. Anyways, emotes are still being worked on. So, yeah. They should be ready probably next month at some time. I hope you all have a good rest of the night. And I will see you guys again tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST. I probably won't be late like I was today. Anyways, good night, guys, and have fun.